Yo, bro, did you just see the drop?
I didn't get them. Did you get them?
Yeah, me either, man. I guess we gotta wait until they drop.
I'll hit you later.
Alright.
We're gonna stand by. North Carolina, come on and raise up. Take your shirt off, twist around your head, spin it like a helicopter. North Carolina, come on and raise up. This one's for you, this one's for who? Us.
The brand Off-White has derived from a once short-lived hype street brand by the name of Pyrex, created by Virgil Abloh. Virgil, creator of RSVP Gallery, part owner of Ben Trill brand, and occasional disc jockey, is a man of many talents. Most know him for his relationship with Kanye as one of his creative directors. Anyone who knows that the initiation into Donda isn't a polite invitation, so you can say his Pyrex brand sold off a cloud alone. After Virgil toured through the streetwear scene, selling out every Pyrex garment from here to Shanghai, Virgil jumped on board with the Italian clothing mogul New Guards Group in 2012. Amongst heavy hitters, Palm Angels, Heron Preston, Marcelo Balan, creating what we know today as Off-White.
It's all like an open book diary for me to be myself. You know, I'm just a kid from the US skating. That's like where I came from.
Virgil's conceptual process is filled through his consistent push to fill the needs for street edge and high fashion. His influence has bridged the gap, birthing the possibilities of collaborations between powerhouses like Brand Supreme and Louis Vuitton, shaping the way we view high-end product forever. As consumers become more accustomed to the idea of price markups for limited drops, we now have a demand that hasn't been higher. And in the midst of all that chaos, we have the 10. The 10 was a limited collection with Nike and Virgil that included 10 sneakers that were designed to showcase the reconstructed elements of each shoe. The Air Jordan 1 was a golden child of the collection. And before we got the chance to lick our chops at the first feel of the Chicago colorway, there was a rumored all-white and Carolina blue colorway as well. On March 3rd, hype enthusiasts' dreams were answered, but here's the catch. It was only a Europe release?
Yeah, Europe only.
Apparently it was only a Europe release, but on that day, another monumental moment for the Nike and Off-White brand was made. Alright you guys, so as you see, we are back with another review. I feel like I say that every time, but it is what it is. They know what to expect from us. Straight heat. So the Chicago one, we featured these with J Mass. This is a couple months ago. We also had the all-white Off-White one with Shawnee as a feature. That was super dope. And today we have no feature, but it's still gonna be lit. You know what it is. Let's get it in.
So I'm gonna unbox these, even though I already did, but I gotta let you guys know this is from Nike. Here's the receipt, straight off the sneakers app, coming in oh so flush. And this time they did it again with the Jordan 1 box. Got a lift top here. As you can see through again, Carolina 1. Getting these on the app was a very interesting process. They came out on Wednesday at 10:30 and everybody was going crazy. We saw them online and we both struck out. It was like doomsday. We didn't know what to do with ourselves. It was a tough day for me because I've seen a lot of people getting dubs. So the next day, I don't know what it was, I decided to wake up a little bit early and I got up, it was around 9:30 and I saw another post on Nike, on Instagram, and it said, the shoes are back on sneakers app. So I went on there and then it said exclusive access. And then I clicked on the thing and right when I opened the app, it said exclusive access and it just sent me to the app and I bought the shoes. I don't know how this process works. I don't know.
They give you the option for every size?
It just went straight to my size.
Okay.
Just straight to my size, buy, and that was it. And then I was like, I didn't believe it was real at first, to be honest.
So yeah, I mean, I wasn't even able to try. Like I got on the app and there was no exclusive access. It was like an L from the jump. So for all those who do not know what the sneakers app is, it's essentially where you get all the exclusive Jordans and Nikes from Nike, their official app. If you haven't already downloaded that app, please download that app right now and you have the chance of winning something like an Off-White one or whatever exclusive that's gonna come out. The sneakers app for some people has been a blessing, for others kind of a curse. This exclusive access is like, I don't know if it's a myth or you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But he obviously hit with exclusive access, so obviously there's some truth to it. But like, how do you get exclusive access is the question. If you have any answers, please help us out. Let us know. Shoot us some comments. We'll start a conversation. And yeah, but moving forward with the kicks. So like into some of the detailing, man, like the Chicago. If you haven't seen the all white video, we did a comparison to the Chicago, and I think it was a unanimous decision. The Chicago wins. Yeah. And I think with the baby blue joint, I think the Chicago comes out on top as well.
Let's go ahead and hop into the details and the differences of the sneaker, and then we'll be right back at you guys.
I want to show you guys a couple differences between the 2018 off-white one and the original 2017 off-white one. First, you can see obviously the color blocking is different here and here, but that's not the main focus of this review. Let's talk about the materials. If you look at the mesh on the side of the sneaker here and here, you can tell that there's a seam line here on the side of the foot. And if you look at the Carolina pair, you can tell that it's a very, very faint line within the sneaker. Very hard to see. I think they did this to mask it a little bit more and also help keep the shoe together with the new materials. Now going into the toe, you can see it's a very, very obvious difference between the mesh, how it has like a short, small, square type pattern, and there's kind of a little bit of rippage between the dots on the toe compared to the new pair where it's like very fine, clean cut, a diagonal, more diamond cut. A lot of people are having problems when they wore the original 2017 pair just because it was falling apart on them. So I'm thinking the new material change allows it to be more functional, more, you know, rockable. Let's take it to the back of the sneaker now. The only difference that I notice is the sock liner on the inside of the sneaker. You see the baby blue liner here compared to the all black on the out and the inside compared to the white and the blue here. Besides from that, everything looks very, very identical. Onto the inside of the foot, you have your original classic off-white branding, same as the Chicago from the original pair as well. Let's take it to the outside of the sneaker, just on the back part. If you look at the stitch color, you can see it's got a blue and an orange, and then on here it's just all orange. That's just a little difference, a little hit. The insole has the same pattern, but as you can see here, it's just a little bit bigger on the foot compared to the older pair. I'm not exactly sure why they did that, but it's a cool look. And then also you can see the 10 branding here and the Nike Air branding there. And then on the tongue, you have your same branding with the orange hit compared to the red hit on the original Chicago pair. I'm not exactly sure why they sent two pairs of orange laces, but it is what it is. Going to the orange laces, on the Chicago pair, it has an orange with a white lettering, and then on the Carolina pair, it has an orange with a black lettering. So if people want to switch it up, there's something else for them to do if they have both pairs. And the final touch of the sneaker, the red tab. The only difference on here is the 2018 here and the 2017 there.
Okay, so what do you guys think about the shoe? Is it a Carolina or is it a Chicago? I mean, the Carolina looks more practical for wearing, but the Chicago looks better for colorway and style. What do you think about it?
Man, like I said, the Chicago for me is a win. But I'm gonna be honest, there's some features on the baby blue joints that I really like the reinforced toe.
Yeah.
I think that's a win as far as being able to wear these joints.
Right.
I think they're definitely wearable. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the colorway goes, I think the original Carolina one is definitely a go. If these weren't off-white, they wouldn't really hit like they're hitting.
The Carolina one that released, I mean, how much are those worth? A couple $100?
Yeah.
So I mean, if this wasn't off-white, would it really be going for that much? Is this going to be a shoe that you actually think is dope, or is it a thing that you think you're like, oh, it's just hyped up, I need to have it in my collection?
They have not released the white ones in the US yet, so that's still a possibility.
Yeah, we got to check the app every day.
Every time I get a notification, I'm thinking it's the off-white one, exclusive access, and it isn't. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching. We appreciate it. Like we said, just let us know, man, what you're thinking about the kick, because we love to hear your opinions. And we love to start a conversation in the comments section. So let us know, give us a like, give us a thumbs up, you know what I'm saying? If you don't like the video, that's fine too, dislike it. But we want some type of engagement, you know?
Yes, sir. And we're gonna be in Chicago next week?
Yep.
So if you guys are out there in Chicago, make sure you hit us up. We will be out there at SneakerCon. So I don't know, you might see these for trade out there, who knows?
I'm bringing some heat out too, so I need these right here. I need some fragment ones. There's a couple other things I need. I can't really think off the top of my head.
We're coming to make some deals this week. Just know, it's coming. We're bringing some heat out for sure. Stay tuned for that one.
All right, y'all.
All right.